Guess who's back? Hey guys, I'm here with bisexual lighting, which I guess is appropriate. It is very, very strong, but hey. Hope everybody's had a great, I think it's been nearly a month, except for I think one stream. Yeah, it's been a long time, y'all. If you didn't know, I was moving to pretty much like the opposite side of the country, as far away as you can get from where I lived. Bye bye. Bye Bob. Yeah, exactly. I figured this lighting was appropriate for today's stream, for this very Pride Month thing. Obviously, I'm going to remove a little bit of that color for the others, but I do like this purple. I can also... it's a weird setup that I did, so I can also just like change the color if I just move my hand. It's nice. So yes, welcome everybody who's here. Sora, SJ, God Louse, everybody. I'm gonna miss most of you. So I've missed you guys. It's really been a long time. I don't know if literally a long time. It's not been that long probably. I've spent longer times without streaming, but it's been a long time in my head, right? It's been like a lot of changes lately. So yeah, I am currently in the Canary Islands, which is pretty much as far as you can get from my home region of Asturias. Asturias is in the northern tip of Spain, and the Canary Islands are, well, you know, next to the Sahara Desert. But it's so far it's been a great place to live, like super cool. We live like 5 minutes away from the beach, which is not something you can usually afford, but here, you know, you're in an island, you're always going to be close to the beach. And yeah, just like really nice place, really nice apartment. I set up a little streaming area here. It might still be a bit echoey. I've tried to like cover the walls as best as I can with, you know, improvised things, but eventually I'll get these, you know, foam things that will kind of cancel out the sound a little bit. So it's going to be nicer to listen to me, I hope. But it should still be a bit less echoey than where I was before, because I was in this large room with a huge ceiling, so it should be a bit better. So yes, welcome back everybody, and if it's your first time here, welcome. And let me catch up with chat a little bit, because I've been going on. If only you could send googly eyes. Well, it's very simple, you just gotta subscribe. Also, I've decided for the next couple of months or so, all proceeds I get from streaming, I'm gonna spend them directly back into, you know, getting this streaming setup a little bit more complete, because currently I have a desk, have some like, you know, simple IKEA things to, you know, prop up my screens, etc. I have a new chair, which is very nice. And that's basically it. I would like to put some stuff behind there in the wall to make it a bit nicer. So we'll put that later. And Lao's got googly eyes. We haven't even started, but let me remember that for later. Remind me if I forget. Welcome to the Island Club. Yes, I am currently in my island arc. Hey Goombay, welcome. A thunderstorm may have started rolling in here. Oh boy. But yeah, we're in the island arc. I'm really excited to be here, really excited to get back to streaming. Okay, programming notes. Oh. Thank you. Who's that? Agent subscribing, I think? Or, I don't know. I got a notification, but it disappeared. Hey, Sasmus. Totally spooky for the idiots in our lives. Yes, I've enjoyed making these pride flags. I'll explain the story for those who missed it. I'll explain it in a minute once we're done with set up things. So, hey, there it is. It was Agent. Supercontinental Drift. Thank you so much for the resub, Agent. I really appreciate it. That goes right back into putting some decorating this room. So, little programming note. I just got here. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, we have neighbors above and below us, so I don't want to bother them late at night. It was a bit easier where I was before because I didn't have, like, the neighbors I had did have like a really thick wall in between, and they never never ever complained about noise, so I was able to comfortably stream at night. Here, I still don't know if I'm bothering my neighbors, so I guess this is a little bit of a test. I hope they don't hear me speaking for a long time. And obviously my partner as well, who is not here today, which is why I'm allowing myself to stream it late. But otherwise, you know, I don't want to bother her while she sleeps. So I will try and mess with schedules. So this is not going to be the new schedule. I'll probably be streaming earlier in the day, so it doesn't catch everybody super late. But I still gotta figure it out. I'm gonna aim for the same, more or less the same days that I had before. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 times a week. But for now, it's gonna be a bit wobbly. You'll have to forgive me for that. But we gotta get ourselves settled in. Oh yes, bisexual lighting. That was very much on purpose. Sakuga, hello. Thank you so much, Sakuga. Oh yes, there's also a time zone difference. I am in a time, like 1 hour before. I'm basically in the British time zone instead of in the continental Spanish one. Which, yeah, essentially means if I used to start at 11:30 p.m., that would be 10:30 p.m. here. So I'm gonna start even earlier than that, hopefully. So I don't bother anybody at night. I hope the lights are a permanent feature. I'll be messing around with them. You know, the lighting here, the purple, was quite hard to achieve because I just have red and blue gels. So I had to stick together a red and the blue one, and now I can, you know, move them around and change the color of the lights, which is quite fun. Like, or if I just put my hand on half of it, boom, big red lighting. It's funny. I can pretend to be angry. Yeah, my streams are pretty chill. I usually speak at a pretty low tone of voice, but still, some rooms are very echoey. This one's still a bit echoey. Like, I need to control that a little bit, which I think will make it easier for my neighbors and for everybody. And we'll just get a nicer tone in the mic as well. But yeah, I try to keep it pretty chill, so I hope I don't bother my neighbors. Hey, Zunro, thank you for the sub. Hell yeah, get those Prime subs. Take money away from Jeff Bezos and give it to someone who just moved in and burned through. So I burned through a huge chunk of my savings with this move. It was quite expensive to get everything in, like, here. The scariest part was definitely the computer. Like, I got the computer onto the plane with me, because sending it through, you know, like through regular messaging, like in a box, is kind of scary. They can really get it banged up. There's no good way to, you know, I would have paid an extra fee to make it. Yo! Melskunk, thank you so much for a gifted sub. And that's a hype train. Oh my god. Greetings from Finland. Hey, nice. Found yours today at Hugo through Trevor. Hey, Trevor's fantastic. I mean, I think directly or indirectly, a lot of people have found me through Trevor. I'm accidental ASMR sometimes. I do get my tone very low, which does make my voice scratchy sometimes. But I don't do it on purpose. So yeah, the computer arrived with, like, I carried it not with me directly, like I put it in the cargo hold of the plane. But I was super, super lucky because turns out my partner, so it's a bit of a complicated chain. My partner's brother, his girlfriend has a family member, so it's like a super long chain, but this girlfriend has like an aunt that works at the airport. And that was like, we got in contact with her. She was super, super nice. And we basically gave her the box with the computer, and she was like, I'll make sure they take care of it, at least in the airport, in like the Asturias airport. Yo! Thank you so much, Laz. Get that hype train. Oh my god. Where was I? Oh yes, so we got a super, super nice lady who took care of the computer and made sure they didn't bang it up on the way. So I was just scared for the...
And will listen to your moving stuff.
Thank you, Melskunk. No, it's not interruption. I really appreciate your guys' subs. Again, this is all funds to decorate this place, hopefully make the sound a bit nicer. So it's all really appreciated. Thank you. But yeah, thankfully computer got here. Hey Solarium. Then a big problem was getting the desk, and this might have been the thing that stopped me for the longest time to stream. So we wanted to get our desks at IKEA. You know, it's cheap, it's pretty nice. You can get it in a box. And Melody! Oh my god, 5 gifts is up. Thank you so much, Melody. Hope you're doing well. You guys enjoy the gifted subs. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, Umarak, Ninetales, Mechanism, Salty Parabolas, and Midnight. You guys enjoy that. And hey Rose as well. So, okay, continuing with the story, we wanted to get our like desks and stuff at IKEA. Pretty nice place. We also need chairs and a bunch of other stuff. So we go to IKEA. The first day we had a rented car, and we had been going over the whole day to, you know, get all of our basics. The apartment has furniture in it, but not all the furniture we need. Like, obviously we didn't have desks and chairs, etc. So we needed those. We needed stuff for the kitchen, etc. So we go to IKEA, and after going all day, we've been you know, buying stuff at, you know, supermarkets, everything, and we were spending money, spending a huge amount of money. And we get to IKEA, we buy all of our stuff except for the desks and stuff, because they were very heavy. So we were like, okay, let's get the light stuff first. Let's pay for that, put it in the car, and then get the desks. So we get all the light stuff, all the like kitchen stuff, etc. We go to pay for it. Boom, card denied. Oh shit. Okay, I say to my partner, hey, try yours, because mine was just denied. Boom, card denied as well. None of our cards work. We apparently had reached the limit, the daily limit of like different transactions, something like that. I don't know exactly what that limit was, but we reached it, and our cards were getting denied. And we had this bag full of stuff, and we're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? Thankfully, we got my partner called her parents. We got their card info. We were able to pay for that and then reimburse them. So we got away with it, but we were like, oh shit, now we can't go get our desks. Like, this has been enough, like annoying enough. So we left the desks there. We didn't get them, and we had to go get them a few days later when we didn't have the rented car anymore, because we just rented it for a day. So we had to go ask a friend that lives here for their car, which was thankfully just big enough to carry the tables and everything. So we were very lucky, but we had to wait for a few days. And that is why I started streaming today, not last week. Thanks for listening to my moving story. Okay, let me catch up with chat. You guys have been very active. Oh my god, okay. And yes, happy Pride Month to everybody. You started testosterone. Hey, I'm happy for you. Hope it's been going well so far. Well, a few days ago. I guess it'll take a little longer to take effect, man. Very excited to see how you make stuff in Photoshop. Been using Photoshop to make wacky stuff for years, but never really watched anyone make stuff outside. Oh, nice. Well, I started Photoshop much in the same way as you, Vapor. Like, I've just made silly memes and stuff with my friends for a few years when I was a teenager, and eventually, like, moved those skills into making art. And that's where I am today. So, it's a great way to start. Hope you can pick up, like, one or two things here, even though I mostly just ramble. IKEA, I mean, we got pretty decent stuff from IKEA. They have a really big range of furniture. The only like real furniture we got was a chair and a table, but we are in an island like super far away from the mainland. If we move back there in a few years, we're gonna be here for like 5 years. If we move back there, we're not gonna bring the tables with us. So IKEA was a decent, affordable choice. And we did pick up some pretty decent, like there's a decent desk, and the chair is quite good. So it's like in the higher range of IKEA, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where we are. And thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. That was amazing. 10 subs. I think that's the goal I set up. So I think that's the whole goal completed. Thank you guys. Wow. We're well on our way to getting this place decorated. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna put, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, we're in the Canary Islands. In the big one in Gran Canaria. It's very nice here. The weather is so nice. Like you can see, it's the middle of the night. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. It's around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. Someone please translate it to Fahrenheit in the comments. It's about 20 to 25 degrees all year, day and night. It's like super stable temperatures, so it's actually so nice. Even though we're super far south, we're like next to the Sahara Desert, but since it's an island, it's very close to the water, you know, the temperatures are always super mild, and there's not a lot of difference of temperature between summer and winter, and between day and night. So super comfortable place. Also, no mosquitoes so far. I've only seen one mosquito. "77 degrees, yeah. Yeah, it's actually super nice. I mean, we've only been here for a couple weeks, so we'll see. We'll see in the long run, but so far, great temperatures. I'm here super comfortable in a t-shirt at night. So, Raj, thank you for the follow. Also, all the follows, thank you. I've been ignoring them with all my stories, but thank you guys. Thank you, all of you guys, for the follows. I don't know how many that's been. Yeah, no mosquitoes here. There are cockroaches in this island. Like, you can see them in the street. They're everywhere. And sometimes they get up into the bathroom through the drains. Like, they just climb up through the drains, which is a bit annoying, but it's not huge cockroaches. It's fine. I prefer that to mosquitoes, to be honest. They don't suck your blood. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Rash. Thank you. I'm the only streamer you watch religiously, so something in my life was missing. Well, I hope it's back. Drained roaches. Yeah, they're fine. I don't mind cockroaches too much. It's not like they live in the house, they just sometimes infiltrate it through the drains. You just kill them and be done with it. But yeah, okay, so let's finally get to the topic of the stream. After you listening to me ramble for ages, as you can see, there's a big old found footage pride flag, but let me show you guys the original thread. Okay, so this was an interaction I had a few months ago now, which was just a funny thing overall. So I just get this random DM. Sometimes I get them. It's people saying like, hey, I got a picture for you. You could put something creepy in it. I usually tell them yes, or send them to the Discord where people can put all sorts of images for other artists to use. But they say, hey, I'm sorry for bothering you, but I got a creepy picture. Was curious if you wanted maybe to make some creepy art. Maybe if you wanted it to for some of the creepy art you make. If not, then feel free to ignore this message. I'm about to respond yes, and then I see in their profile LGB Alliance, and I'm like, that rings a bell. I think that's a turf group, so I check out their profile, and they are like full on like incredibly transphobic. It's all like transphobic memes and comments, so obviously that confirms that yes, they are a turf. So I'm about to just delete the conversation and block. But then I think I said it on Discord to the people that were active on Discord. I was like, hey, should I troll this person a little bit? And they were like, yeah, go for it. So I said, just like nothing had happened. I'd say, oh sure, let me see that picture. And they sent me this picture of just some pretty regular woods. Got in a hiking trail. A break in the big evergreens led to this creepy view. So I take it and I Photoshop a trans flag on it. And I said, thank you. Since you've been so kind, I'll go one step further and edit something that I'm sure will scare you a lot. Smiley face. Good riddance, turf. And they replied, supporting women and women's spaces doesn't make me a bad person, which I never called them a bad person, just a turf. So I think they were like guilty conscience a little bit. But it was just a funny interaction. And I reposted it for Pride Month. And since I had my pretty much all my setup ready, and I hadn't done Photoshop in a while, I was like, okay, why not? Let's make more of this with images people sent me. So I said, why not? Let's make some more of these creepy found footage flags. Send me a background picture you took and say a pride flag in the replies. I got so many replies. I'm sorry if I'm obviously not going to get to all of them. I'm just going to get to a few. And I started with this one, a bisexual flag. And I made up a little fun caption for each of them. A malevolent deity that is said to be the originator of bisexual lighting and its corrupting force. And the picture by the great Bambi, thank you so much. They got a lesbian flag in this picture by Edge. But that's the caption. I swear it's real. It wasn't the wind or anything. I could swear that lesbian flag was slithering towards me. Then I did another one for the pan flag. With this one, I think this is like technically the best one of all of them. They were all quick edits, right? I was just trying to get a few done. Oh, you mean you're seeing the pan flag? Poor lad. They say if you see it once, it will never leave you. It is everywhere, always floating just at the edge of your vision. You better get used to it. Then someone very kindly sent me a picture of them as a kid, and with an open door behind them. I'm set to put the NB flag on it. So, looking back, you realize it was there all along, just lurking. Was it watching over, protecting you? Or maybe it was biding its time, waiting for the right moment to attack. Then Oki, our very, very dear Oki dear, sent us this picture of headlights from a car and told us to put the ace flag in it. I was like, dude, I don't know what it was. I think it was some kind of asexual flag or something. Just floating there menacingly. The ace ghost. And this one by Neff Made You Look is I just took the caption directly from them because it was I thought it was very funny. The gender fluid flag is elusive and fleeting, never settling in one place for long. You're lucky to catch a glimpse of it. So that's the one I had time to do yesterday. I was just like, you know, stretching those Photoshop muscles a little bit after a few weeks of not being able to do much. So that is... Let me catch up with chat a little bit. Still hilarious to me that tourists were like, yeah, we'll use a word that sounds like a vomit sound. It sounds so bad, right? I think they see it as an insult now, even though I think they created it. Yeah, that turf definitely told on themselves. It was very funny. I recommend the video about JK rolling back counterpoints. Yeah, I love that video. Contrapoints, yeah, counterpoint. Yeah, people sent amazing photos. I tried to pick a variety of them and a variety of flags, so we don't like repeat any of them too much. So yeah, that's where we are. And I figured, hey, we're gonna set up a little stream today. I was just a little test, see if everything works correctly. By the way, let me know if everything works correctly. Let me know if the sound levels are fine. Let me know if the stream stutters at all, because you know, it's more the first time doing this setup. We have a completely different internet connection here. It's a bit slower than what I had back in the studios. So yeah, I'd love to know if everything's working correctly, just as usual. Everything looks great. Ace codes feel like a vibe. Okay, thank you guys. Smooth, nice. Gotta go now? Okay, Sasmus, thanks for coming. Hope I see you in the next one. So yeah, obviously when something goes viral like this, got like, yeah, 2,700 retweets, you'll get some haters also, or not haters, you'll get like literal transphobes replying to it and quote tweeting it. So I spent a good while before a stream just blocking people, which was funny. Sometimes replying to them if I had something funny to say, but... So that's Studios, see? Oh, and you guys should see the one David made, because that was... Oh, look at this, y'all. Like, David, as usual, just goes in and completely kills it. The fucking pride flag jump scare. Not only that, he started doing versions for all sorts of flags. So there's a bi flag version. It's all the same video, but they're so good. So definitely go support David. He's amazing. I left the link in chat. So now we're gonna look through the replies, try to find some fun ones of flags we haven't done before, and just add those flags in there and try to be funny or creepy or whatever the occasion calls for. If you guys want to suggest your own flags and your own pictures, feel free to do so under this tweet here. So we'll see it later, right? We'll just scroll through it and choose. So you guys, it's still not too late if you want to post your own suggestions. So I like the attic here. We're just on the gender fluid though. Those flags are responsible for a car crash. Okay, we've already done. Okay, so just a general pride flag at a Catholic school basement. That one I kind of like. Let me download it. This one we already did. This one's fun. I like the headlights look, but we just did that one with Okies. Also, I gotta be careful because I did tell people to send their own pictures, like pictures that they took, but some people just sent pictures that they didn't take. So I gotta be careful to not select any of those because, you know, I want it to be people stuff that people took because it's not fun that way. Bisexual, we've already done. I think once we get through a few flags, if we don't get any new flags, we can repeat some. Gender fluid. We haven't done the pride flag yet. I think pride flag maybe in a kaiju way, kind of like the bi flag, but you know, just towering over the scenario here. It could be funny. Didn't take this one, okay. This Catholic cool infesting the sleeping place of a pride flag. Oh, this one's very good. Oh yeah, this one is in the Elder channel of the Discord. Ace flag we're already done. Oh, this one's beautiful. Killian. I hadn't seen this one before. Did you see what I did for my calendar? I don't think I did. Ooh, look at this one with flooding. Oh, these ones are good. We did do the lesbian flag already, though. That's cute, Sora. Oh, this one gives us a white card for the flag. This one could definitely be good for something. Let's see. Maybe the Killian flag for someone that proposed a flag but not a photo. Could be a fun one. Ooh, our ace. I think that's like, yeah, that's the one in the background of the profile pic here on the left. Not exactly where I could put it in this one though. Didn't Trevor use this picture or a similar picture? Might be there's one that One of the ones I did in this thread was done by Trevor as well. Ooh, this one's good. A pride flag hunting you in a parking lot. And whatever flag we want. So we can use it for one of the ones we haven't covered. A pride flag just enveloping the entire planet. Genderqueer. I think someone suggested genderqueer, but we can do that one in the one of the flagless ones that people sent, just saying whatever flag. And hey, to the last follow joiners, me and by Ben, thank you guys. A gender flag in this actual real photo I came across while apartment hunting. Oh my god. Got any more of them pixels? I love that. Really pixely picture. I don't think we haven't done a gender, so. Ooh, okay, we got another. Okay, I like this one. Intersex flag under the ceiling. Hey Kobo. A Terry special edition. Demigirl. I don't know if I've seen that one. That's nice, I like it. Oh, so this is the one I did for the NB flag, and Trevor also did this picture a few years ago. No, with a pride, not with a pride flag, of course, with a creepy Trevor creature. This one we did for the gender fluid. Ooh, this one's good. The pan flag, yeah, definitely took a page out of Long Horse with that one. Oh, I checked this one. It's not an original photo taken by them. It's from one of those liminal spaces, Reddits. Construction work pits. Okay, so out of the ones we downloaded, I think we should do the intersex one. Go here to Photoshop. I did them all in a single document because that way they all have the same size, etc. It's a bit easier to handle. Let me hide them. Okay. So I think if we remove the person from here, I'm very sorry to them. Get permission to edit the photo of the hot dog filler truck accident. That would be great. Okay, so we could put the flag right where the person is here. Just kind of lurking in the attic. So I think what we could do, let me go to my downloads. Okay, in terms of stuff to use for flags, it's kind of hard to find public domain images of just like, you know, a specific flag being flown, except for the general pride flag, which is very common to see. But for the others, more specific ones, I haven't had any luck finding images, except for the bi flag, the first one I did. So what I've been doing is finding pictures of, you know, either white flags or any like flying cloth, and then applying the flag to that. That's what I've been doing for most. So let's try to find, I'm thinking something similar to the Ace Ghost that we did. So let's go to Unsplash, search for Ghost, which will give us a bunch of images of, you know, people in white cloths. This is actually the Ace Ghost, if you recall that. And there are a lot of pictures like this, but I kind of like one like this, where you can kind of see a human silhouette below it, but it's non-specific. I think this one might work well. So let's put that here. Stock site, it's Unsplash. Which usually has the highest quality images. I'm sort of worried if the stream stutters a bit when I use this tool. It happens. You can use the circle on the intersect flag like a halo. I like that, but it might make the flag less readable. Like less recognizably the intersex flag. That's my worry with that. Also, let me see, did I disable this? Yes, okay. So I'm thinking it could come from the left here and just be slightly obscured with the pipe, etc. Yeah, okay, that could work. We would need to cover this small area, remove some of the shoes, etc. And using the image we got, well, first I want to make it turn a little bit, kind of like it's turning to look at you. Thank you, Big Time. We got bisexual lighting today. You know, it's a bit, the colors are a bit strong, but I kind of like it. I might keep it for the rest of Pride Month. Well, how about that? Then we'll find a new lighting setup. Ideally, like, I have two colored lights, which is what I'm using here with the blue and the pink, or pink-purple. But ideally, I'd like to have these two as like secondary lights, kind of like behind me in the corner, and then have a bigger ring light or something. But that's, again, it's for the next few months in like Twitch subs and everything. I'll try to use those to, you know, pay for these little things, make the stream look better, sound better. You're just standing there menacingly. Exactly. Okay, so we put this in a group. Then we do a little selection. Of the pipe here. I assume it's a pipe. And we'll probably have to fix it up a little bit. Do a bit of feathering. And then some manual fixing. You can see the stream and not just the chat. Hey Maxwell, good to see you. When hiking to the woods, had an opportunity to take spooky photos and I forgot. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure there will be plenty of other opportunities. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah. All the different versions and redesigns of the poly flag fluttering menacingly. Fighting each other. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. There's a specific picture in Unsplash that I remember seeing of someone kind of like a, you know, this type of ghost image, someone with a sheet on their heads, holding a light inside. So it seems like the light is emanating from the inside. I think we could use that somewhere here to justify, you know, the phone light that the person is holding in the original. Since we're going to remove the person, it would be nice to, you know, instead of having to delete this source of light, make it make sense within the new image. Also, this is going to be really easy to turn into the intersex flag, coincidentally, because it is orange. We just need to make it yellow, right? Because it's yellow and with a purple circle. Or am I getting that the opposite way? Okay, hold on. Oop, flag. Okay, yes, yellow with a purple circle. Let's download the SVG from Wikimedia. Okay, that's downloaded. Let me see if I can find the one I was looking for. It's not this one, but it's something close to it. Where it's someone holding a light from inside. Could give us a nice glowy feeling coming from it. We could make the light purple. Maybe the halo can be the light inside. Let's see if I can find it. I know it wasn't this side. For some reason there's creepy nuns here. It's not a big deal if I can't find it. We can just recreate it. We just need to make it glowy. The sunglasses goes? Oh yeah, there's a few of them. Apparently, that must have been a trend. Some sort of Instagram trend. At some point, and that's why this site is full of them. Hey! How is it? Knillick. Yeah, I hope I say that right. Thank you so much. I can see a fellow person of culture taking money away from Jeff Bezos. Jeff doesn't need it. Also, you know something that's half good, half bad? Amazon doesn't really get here. Again, for those that missed it, I just moved to the Canary Islands. It's kind of hard to ship things here generally. Amazon for most things, they just straight up tell you, no, we can't ship it here. And sometimes it just takes like a month or something ridiculous like that. Which is half good, half bad, because there's some things that you can really only find on Amazon nowadays, but it'll hopefully make us a little bit creative and try to find alternatives, which is good. Because I don't like Amazon's effective monopoly on this industry. Okay, I can't find the images I was looking for, so let's just do it ourselves. If I become a ghost, I want to haunt a pirate flag. Yes, please do. Immune to Jeff. To Jeff's evil influence. The only photos I take are nice looking. Sadly. I love that. Okay, so let's take the yellow from the flag and just apply it as a color layer. Plus some levels to make it crunchier. Maybe even multiply? No, it has to be color. Say hi to the island lizards. Oh yeah, the Canary Islands has a lot of lizards. You can sometimes see them just scampering on the rocks. So the funny thing about the Canary Islands is that they're kind of their own little continent. The outside ring of the islands is just very, very dry and pretty much like, you know, you can't grow anything on there. And suddenly you get to the center of the island and it's super, super green and dense and forested. So you kind of have a little bit of everything. It's great. It's, you know, obviously it's kind of small and it might, in a few years, I might get the feeling like, you know, you're stuck in this island. But honestly, travel is super cheap because they have some very good, you know, laws protecting travel, or like making travel cheaper for the people of the islands to get to the rest of Spain. It's very, very cheap to take a plane, and you can take ships from island to island, or even like very small planes from an island to another. And it's like $30 or 30 bucks to go to the mainland. So if I ever want to go back to Asturias and visit my family or whatever, it's just a super cheap flight away. Because they give, if you live in the Canary Islands, you have a 75% discount on flights to the rest of the country. 75%. Like if you take your plane with a little bit of time and with no like big bags or anything, it's like 10 bucks. Or you can swim, it's free. True, they don't tell you that, but swimming is free. Doesn't it? Post some of your photos in the Discord. Yeah, absolutely. It's not only, at the end of the day, it's not only for creepy pictures. All sorts of pictures work. So thank you very much for sharing. It's really appreciated. Ooh, look at that overlay. Okay, so we can make this, the inside look glowy. That'll help. And then we'll get that little halo look. Oh, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. There's two ways we can do this. We either get the purple halo of the intersex flag inside and kind of glowing. So we make this kind of glowy area into a circle or into a ring, and have this this glowing halo inside, or we have it be outside, like kind of circling around the creature like this. What do you guys think would be better? Kind of looks like a flashlight. Not for long. Glowing inside? You got it. Okay, let me see how I can... Okay, now with the patch tool, I should hopefully be able to remove it entirely. Nice. Later we'll change the kind of color of the glowy area here to a purple. That should work better. And then we'll continue the glow on the beams here, because originally it would just pointed down, but now it's going to be a more general glow, so we need to account for that. Yeah, show that painting, Saul. Yeah, you can drop a link in the chat. Okay. So now we take the little ring in the ace flag. I'm literally gonna take the ring. For extra authenticity. Now we just have the ring isolated on its own. And I think this is what we could do. This nudity and stylized score. Yeah, I'll just check it on my second screen. I'm dying in 7 days. Okay, let's make this blurry. And now let's make the glowy zone kind of go around the ring. Actually, you know what? let's make the ring pure white. And then we'll have the color kind of seep out. That makes sense. Let's see if that works. Kind of like it's a neon light or something like that. Oh damn, that's cool, Sol. Okay, let me do this manually. Okay, let me try to make it like, you know, the part that's closer to us here is glowing more, and the others just kind of giving this soft glow. The very specific detail is not super important in this case because, you know, the original picture is very grainy, so we're gonna have to grain it up to match that. So it's not a huge deal to get like the very grainy specific details right. More about getting the general vibe. Okay, and now we can make the area around it purple as well. You know, so the glowy parts on the ground and the walls, etc. Get that purple tint. A banana with a purple ring. That is a Plant vs. Zombies theme, yeah. It's from a really good jazz album of covers of the Plants vs. Zombies soundtrack, as silly as it sounds. Twitch Mobile, great app, love it. Great app that always works well. Yeah, we have a lot of game soundtrack covers in my stream playlist. They're fun. Okay, this is starting to look right. Now we need to darken that area. We do some overlay. Okay. Oh, zoom is being annoying. Okay. Let's put everything into a layer. Do some color stuff. Okay, first thing we're doing is effects, and we need to add grain to match the original grain here. So we need to add grain at least as big as that, and then a little bit stronger, because grainy works well. Some vignette. Then we're going to the color grading, and we're emphasizing the colors we have here. So the yellows and the purples, of course. I think I'm gonna go with yellow shadows and purple highlights. Although I might do it the other way. Not sure yet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lean towards the opposite. With purple being the dominant color. Or grain on this, yes, like it's a silo full of wheat. You guys know we like doing grain here. We like to grain it up. Yeah, I like the purple shadows as well. Then we're adding some more manual lights. Just going by vibe here. So I'm emphasizing lighting up the immediate area next to the glowy ring, which is going to be our main source of light, and de-emphasizing the rest. So I think I need to darken that area a little bit. Gonna add all these changes below. I'm gonna darken the nose, quote unquote, a little bit. Okay. Now we go back, we re-add the smart filters, mess with them a little bit more, I think. Okay, we're gonna reduce the exposure. Increase the whites a little bit. I'm gonna go to the color mixer and get those yellows be a bit lighter and more saturated, because, you know, we need to emphasize the yellow as well. We've been emphasizing the purple so much that we've been kind of losing out on it. So yellow is a bit better. Got some oranges right in the cusp here between the yellow and the purple. I'm gonna leave them as is. Good night, Meltkunk. Thanks for coming. Okay, we're nearly there. I want to do another thing, and it's adding some just general glow here, because I assume there must be some like dusty air in this attic. Some like slightly foggy vibes. So the lights would sort of seep into the background like that, and obviously I'm, as usual, overdoing it and then reducing the opacity until I like it. So just a little bit of that. Good night, XCS. Thanks for coming. And we're gonna let that glow be slightly purplish. Hey, get back here. God damn it. Yeah, this, since I'm doing all in a single document, the document is getting kind of weighed down a little bit, but it's fine. better. The Babadook would be proud of this. I would hope so. Babadook is a true ally. Hey, thank you, Dan. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. There we go, we got an intersex flag. And saved. Okay, let's do another one. Let's post this one. We need a good caption. Let's go to the main thread. Okay, here. No, I'll post it right below this one. I was thinking of deleting it, but we'll leave it. Microscopic fried flag. Okay, so let's draw, where is it? Intersex. Here. Oh, we need to find who posted it. I should have saved that. Should be somewhere above here. There we go. That is Unholy Lycoi. Okay. Copy that. Nice. That works. Okay. Now, a caption. So I'm like, I kept hearing noises in the attic. Scratching noises in my attic. Okay. We're seeing the strange light from the attic since it's this glowing thing. I think it's raccoons. Is that how you write raccoons? I never know the amount of C's and O's. Well, it's definitely 2 O's, but... You can do either? Okay, sounds good. That might be the source of my confusion. Although we should... So something I try to do in the captions, because I know people Like some people aren't super familiar with every single pride flag. There's a ton of them. So it's like try to sneakily include that in the caption. So people who may not be familiar, that way they'll learn about them as well. Serve as a little secondary purpose. Oh, instead of saying raccoons. Something silly like that. Like this intersection. Like it's just living in the attic and it keeps coming back. You can't get rid of it. 1C is a British spelling. Interesting. I had no idea. Okay, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it kind of silly. There it is. Post a link in the chat as well. How many do we have already? So we have the original trans flag. We have bi, that's 2. Lesbian 3. Pan 4. NB 5. A6. Gender fluid 7. And there's 8. Okay. We have 8 already. That's a damn good number. I've been trying to make them quickly, right? I'm not trying to, stop and make all of them perfect. It just is kind of, sketch. It's not really a sketch, but as close as a sketch as you can get in Photoshop. Quicker jobs that I don't like, I don't want to leave them perfect. For goodness sake, it's in the attic again. Hey, voice squirrels. Oh, let me reply to the original poster. Okay, let's see. We had a couple of people that didn't mind which flag it was, but that did have some very good pictures. So I'm thinking we could use that opportunity. Let me group that up. Intersex. There we go. Let me find them. Okay, let's go back here. These two were both by people that said, I just have this spooky picture, I don't mind which pride flag you put into it. So we could take that opportunity to add some rarer ones, or ones that not a lot of people suggested yet, that we haven't covered. I wanted to do the MLN flag, I don't know, the Achillean, I hope I'm not getting that wrong. The one that's similar to the lesbian flag but with a different color palettes. I think it's really pretty, and someone suggested genderqueer as well, so we could do that. Dinner time. Enjoy your dinner, Sora. So we could use these two to do those two flags, since they didn't really mind which one we did. So good opportunity for that. Let's see. I'm trying to have them all be in the same size so they go well together. So this one could be like that. Yeah, I like this one. Really creepy vibes. I like it. I might get private quote retweeted to that. Yeah, there are some flags with controversies around them. I know the lesbian flags has gone through several redesigns. Actually, I don't know exactly if the one I picked has any controversy around it. I tried to pick the latest one. Hey, Niraj, thank you so much for the sub. Get those prime subs away from Jeff. Thank you. Did you do aromantic or agender yet? I didn't. Someone suggested the ace-abro? I don't know how to pronounce that actually. Asexual aromantic. Which is a pretty flag as well. There's so many of them. Thanks to this, I discovered a bunch of pride flags I had no idea about. Okay. I think this with the Achillean flag would go well. Let's find the Achillean. Not Chile. I missed an A. Okay, there are several. I was thinking of this one. Which one is this? Vincian. Okay, that's different. I had no idea those were different things. I'm learning today. Arrow Ace, yeah, if I recall correctly. Yeah. This one's very pretty. Like sunset vibes. Apparently that's one with beautiful. Look at it wave. Yeah, that one's very pretty. Okay, so which one is the most like Vincian? Is that how you write it? Yeah. Both of those are pretty. I don't know. Which one should we do? They ditched the other two flags colors. Yeah, true. But for the better, it's a really cool color combo. Because of the controversies, I never really see any MLM flags. Fair enough. Should we go with one that doesn't have a controversy around it? Vincian is more used, but you'll get more harassments. Okay, let's go. Should we do Arrow Ace? Since someone else suggested it. Because we don't want any more controversy. We already got all the transphobes in my comments right now. Did I tell you guys that when this exchange here, when it originally happened, I posted about it on Twitter, and it did become fairly viral. I don't think as much as this time, but it did become very viral at the time, and I got a lot of death threats, and most of them were in Russian. So I think it got like some group of Russian TERFs became aware of it, and they started really trying to send me death threats. And one tried to get into my account, which is really funny because you know, I posted this. I kind of forgot, not forgot about it, but I started streaming. I just did my normal stream. I was doing some edits. I finished my stream at like 4 in the morning. Check my phone, and I got 20 SMS messages. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? It's all from Twitter saying, your account recovery code is this, your account recovery code is this, your account recovery code is this. It was sending me recovery codes, which means someone was trying to go into my account and do like the, I forgot my password, send me another one. They didn't know I had two-factor authentication, but they tried. Someone tried to hack into my account because I was mean to TERFs, which was very funny. Faceless Witch, thank you for the follow. They got proper scared. They did. And they were extremely mean too. I recall someone... well, one of them was like, I hope you get AIDS and you die. Like, that's a really long diatribe about how they hope I die. I'm like, okay, shit. Whatever, dude. All in Russian too, which is like, okay. Okay, though, let's see. Should we do the Error Ace one? Here, since we already have orange colors, might be pretty in there. We just need to make the orange in the background closer to the orange in the flag, and it would be quite nice. They have nothing better to do than spew vitriol. I mean, if your entire existence or identity, I guess, is based on excluding a group, I think you must be pretty full of hate to do that. Like, it's the kind of hate that seeps into your brain that you see with, like, you know, your transphobic figures, your J.K. Rowlings, etc. It's just, their whole existence starts revolving around the group they hate. And it's just kind of sad at some points, right? Menacing unedited PNG. They need to heal, but they're gonna recognize that first, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that goes for any hateful group, right? They're not completely lost people. They can always, you know, heal from that and stop hating, but at the current points, I will just ignore and block. Okay. Let's see, where can we put this flag? I'm thinking hiding right behind a column, like it's trying to hide, but it's too large, so it just peeks from both sides. And let's see. So there's a flag I've already used a couple times. There's this one. Just a pretty simple flag. It's already a PNG, so fairly easy to use. I've already used that in the gender fluid one. As you can see, it's that. It's just blurry. It's also the NB one here. It's this corner. I think it's also part of the pan flag. This one's like several flags stitched together. It's this part here. So it's kind of the darkness. Not really that. It doesn't really count that much. The antidote to hate is connection, yeah. But it is not our job, exactly. I think, you know, the best thing we can do, like overall, obviously, like, to any single turd, for any single like hateful person, the antidote for that is just speaking to them, connection. But otherwise, if you just want to reach a large number of people and, you know, do the most good you can, the best thing you can do is not try to convince the people that hate you already, but try to inform people, educate them, and not let them fall into that rhetoric. So I saw a lot of people in the comments. I obviously couldn't reply to all of them because it was a lot, but a lot of people in the comments were talking about, well, some were asking, what's a turf? They had never heard the term before. And other people were like just sending them links or talking to them about it. Others were arguing with transphobes, which I think is kind of a lost cause. I didn't get into that. I just dunked in a couple of them. But you know, talking to the people who may not be aware of this whole thing and, you know, are just learning about it, it's, you know, it's the best good we can do, I think, as at this large viral post scale. Nip it in the bud, yeah. Did you not get a lot of hate for the pan one? I didn't. Is there any controversy about the pan one? I had no idea. Arguing doesn't change people's minds, exactly, Ovarian. Okay, so idea here. We have this flag and it's trying to hide behind one of the, maybe it's like this. And just kind of leaning past, but we can clearly see it. How about that? So let's do this. Let's remove the flagpole. It's a whole issue because pansexual and bisexual mean the same thing. Yeah, fair. That I've heard about. I didn't know there was a specific controversy about the flag, though. To me, obviously that's what I've heard and why I prefer the term bisexual for myself. But the slight difference between bisexual and pansexual, again, from what I've heard, is pansexual, you're attracted to a person regardless of their gender. You're attracted to this person, and gender is not a factor in why you're attracted to them. And bisexual, you're attracted to people of all genders, but it might be for different causes or for different, you know, the gender does play a part in it. You might be more attracted to specific, you know, features or parts of a gender's presentation. Does that make sense? Am I making sense right now? It is an umbrella term, yeah. Part of Spanish LGBTQ Twitter has a very toxic behavior. They have some arguments that pansexuality is bad because it's similar to mixed bisexuality. But the way they make this point is by bullying instead of actual normal debate. Yeah, Twitter is not really good for settling this kind of thing, honestly. In the end, people will give the meaning that they feel aligns best. Yeah, I think, for example, just talking about my own experience, I prefer the term bisexual because, you know, I'm attracted to all genders, but there are differences, right? Like, I may be more romantically attracted to women, while to men it's more of a just sexual attraction, and you know, there's like subtle differences, and sometimes they're very subtle. It's not like a super settled thing. I'm not super sure about it myself either, but I do prefer the term. But I think there is a distinction to be made, right? I don't think the term pansexual it's bad or anything, personally. I think they're very close, but they describe. different inner experiences. Even if the outer result might be very similar. We have more pressing matters than tearing each other's throat over labels. Exactly. Just kind of a silly debate in general, I would say. Or like not really useful. It doesn't push forward any of the things we should be fighting for. But yeah, it's very subtle, very personal. So obviously I'm not trying to grandstand here or say that my experience is like the only one. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I kind of like this. It's just kind of shy. It's just peeking. Should we? Okay. So the flag F just turned it vertically. So technically it should be vertically aligned like this, but then we'll only kind of see half the flag, which I don't think is as interesting. So I think we should kind of cheat it and do this. Right, it's just a very long flag. That's the asexual aromantic flag, aro-ace. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm just gonna go with that. It's a very pretty one. Aro-ace. Okay, so here's how I've been doing these. I first put a flag, then put the flag I wanna use in multiply so I can see what I'm doing. Then I try to adapt it best I can. So for example, this should cover the corner. Should do this shape more or less. And this one seems kind of flat, it works. Okay. Then we do something. Okay, let me do something. I'm gonna save this PSB. Then I'm gonna delete everything and save this as a PSD. We'll just call it flags 2. That'll make everything lighter and will allow me to do a little trick right now. We give it a second to save, just waiting. It's just peeking at us, yes. This is stereotypical introvert. It's just an introverted flag, I like it. Hey Chaos. Okay, so this is gonna be flags 2 and a PSD instead of a PSB. And you'll see why in a sec. So I'm gonna put this filter other high pass. It'll make sense soon enough. Then I'm gonna save this. Then I'm gonna go here, filter, distort displays. I'm gonna go 30-30 and go with flags too. Did that work? Yeah. It's not perfect, but it makes the flag adapt to like the ripples of the cloth beneath it. Now I complement that with a little bit of blur. Yes, I'm finally moved in. Thank you. Hey, Big Moth. Okay, so now that adapts to the ripples, and we're gonna re-add the original flag with that high pass. And we are going to put that as hard light. Boom, look at that. Now the flag adapts. Now it's not simply a PNG put on a flag, it's feels like it moves with the ripples. So that's what I've been doing for most of these. And the good thing is, since I did the whole thing, I can move it around if needed. But I kind of like where it was before, because we did see a little bit of the corner there. Although we could technically... Hold on. I'm gonna turn this into a flat layer so it doesn't mess up when I move it. Forget these corners, those are just bugs. Just standing there menacingly, exactly. Okay, so we have a light that's right above it, so we'll use that for lighting. There's going to be first some simple ambient occlusion right next to the column here. So I'm going to do that with some soft lights and some normal. Plus everything that kind of touches the ground. And then obviously some like general shadow next to it. It's gonna be this soft shadow because it has many sources of light. There's gonna be a shadow going here, another one going there. But none being like super strong. Then I guess there's a reflection as well. Just not gonna be super strong, but we'll do it. Rip cool bug. Oh, it's a cool bug on my hike, but my friend actually accidentally stepped on it before I could stop her. No. Rip indeed. This whole series is just standing it's just standing there menacingly, which is pretty much how queerphobes, I assume, but I really like the word queer phones. Like we talk queer. Okay, so let me do a copy of this without the shadow, and I'll flip that vertically. Make it pretty much black. Pretty blurry. Then we add a gradient to it. It's not much, but it kind of extends the shadow to around the flag. Actually burned my foot, oh no. This is good gourmet race, yeah. As usual, we have strange covers of video game music on here. Okay, then let's continue with the lighting. Oh, googly eyes. Oh shit, we forgot the googly eyes before. Should we add those googly eyes to the one we did at first? Let's do it to both. Let's give it a second to read. The land of deep fried. I love that. It's taken a while to open. I guess it's a very large document. That's on me. There it is. Okay. So, we need to add googlies to the intersex flag. I guess maybe the intersex flag just has one big googly and it's inside there. Like this is just one big googly. Beautiful. And this one gets googlies as well. Everyone gets googlies. Oh, this one will be extremely cute with googly eyes. Beautiful. Okay, next time someone unlocks the googly eyes, we're adding these two emojis. I'll give you that. There were no big outs while I was gone? Nope. Not that I know of. If I missed one, let me know, guys. And there is the second googly eyes. I knew it would come. I was just waiting for someone to do it. Okay. Let me quickly get the hand point emoji. Let's see. Let's copy that in here. Oh, why does it have an edge? Yeah, it's fine. Well, first. Oh, and another googly eyes? Some cute blush? You got it. Oh wait, we're gonna have to move these around. And now some cute blush. Is it ad-free for subs still? Yes. I mean, just ad-free on the channel you're sub to, obviously. That I know of. If they changed anything while I was gone, I'll be very angry. We can't really see the other blush, but it's implied. So cute. They're just... Oh my god, should we keep the googly eyes? Okay, maybe not the whole thing, because these are clearly emojis and just painted things, but... Should we, like, actually keep the googlies in the final one? I'll let you guys vote on that.
Oops.
Hey! Oops! Thank you so much, Contempt Insomniac. I really appreciate it. As an erase, I approve. Hell yeah. Realistic bloodshot eyes. Oh my god. No, we keep the googlies. They're cuter. Oh, and we should definitely do some shadows. Let me hide this for a sec. If we're gonna do googly eyes, which I think we're gonna do them, right? We should give them a slight shadow because we're about to do the lighting here, and the googlies kind of pop out. So I should have some shadow below them. Also, what's up with that? As a perpetually tired Rise, I approve. I'm gonna have to invert the lighting in some parts of the... There we go. Oh, just to make sure we don't mess up the colors too much, I'm gonna pick the flag again and put it on color. Maybe... just as a low opacity, just to saturate them slightly more. Looks unintentionally creepy. Okay, lads, you have a good night. Thanks for coming. Oh, also look at that. An unexpected result of me doing this purple pink light. Since I explained before, it's just a white LED light with two gels like this one. So it has a red and a blue gel. And they're kind of, I don't have a blue gel, I'll have a yellow one, but they're kind of overlaid like this. So in the middle they do purple, and in the corners they do blue and red. It was the best way to do it. And the fun thing is that it makes cool shadows. It makes cool blue and red shadows. Look at that. I can also change the lighting on a whim. Party mode. They're fun. Okay, let me do a quick thing here. So, I'm gonna group all this up into a single layer. The bisexual lighting, yes, you got it. Gotta represent. Oh, I also wanted to do, before I do that, give me a minute. So we have the background here. I wanted to actually make this reddish orange into an orange that's closer to the one on the flag. So we're gonna take the reds, this is reds, okay. Covers both reds and the oranges. And we're gonna try and bring that to this type of orange. Boom. And we're gonna try to take the greens here in the background and bring them closer to this blue. Yes, whoa. Stop zooming around. So we have greens, there they are, and I think aquas probably, yeah. So let's bring those to blue. A little bit bluer at least. We'll manually edit it, so because I couldn't get it exactly to the tone of blue I wanted. So we're gonna do one big color layer. We're gonna pick from here. And boom, that's nice. Now the background has some same colors as the flag. Gonna add a little bit of that blue to the edges as well. Nice. Hey Olaf. And now let's do our classic touches. And with touches I mean adding a bunch of grain like we love to do. To bring the level of detail to a more constant one across the picture. Big Mouth, thank you for the follow. Vignettes, you know me. I still think the flag is a bit too bright in general. So we've already done some touches here, but let's go here to the levels and mess with them a little bit. Make the flag generally darker so it blends into the background a little bit more. I love making things grainy in Photoshop, same. Grain is really useful. It's a useful blending tool too. Like I will see Super Mario popping up. Why would Super Mario make a picture creepy? Is there any horror on the docket today? I was thinking, depending on how long I go for today, that if we kind of finish with the pride flags, I could get some work done on a commission. But that might be for next stream. Also, is this not horror enough for you? Shake my head. Okay, now the flag should blend into the environment a bit more. Yes, the googly eyes were unlocked by you guys. Usually I don't keep them for the final edit, but I just felt they were so funny here. Oh yeah, it's definitely better. Also, we have this. I just didn't include it in the main one. Muppet creepy. Do you guys know there's a creepy Muppets? And it's actually super terrifying. I can... hold on. Might be able to pull it out. It's... oh wait, it's not letting me... ah, it's fine. There is a creepy Muppets. I don't recall its name though. I think it's called Nightmare or something like that. Oh, this one. I found it. It was Nightmare. It is... this guy. Wait, why is it... huh. Oh, wait. It is this guy. It wasn't loading on the main page for some reason. Absolutely terrifying Muppet. Literally called Nightmare. Yo, he's horrible. I think it was like in one episode. Okay, so there's our A's. Now, what caption should we use for this? How do you come up with a theme photo shoot like this one? Okay, so let's go back and explain a little bit for the people who have joined us later. It all started a few months ago when I had this exchange. I got a random DM from a person. Sometimes that happens, right? Like someone wants to send me a picture for me to edit it. I usually just politely say, oh, thank you, and save it somewhere. And I don't think I've used them very often, but you know, it's I usually just say yes. But I take a second look at this person's profile and I see LGB Alliance. I'm like, that sounds like a TERF thing. I kind of recognized it, but I went to the person's profile and they were totally TERF and they had super transphobic things all over their profile. So I go like, I'm gonna troll them. So I say, yeah, send me your picture. They sent me this picture of creepy woods and I just added a trans flag on it. And I'm like, thank you, since you've been so kind, I'll make something especially for you that I know will terrify you. I sent them this. So I was sharing that on Twitter and I was like, you know, I had all my setup prepared and everything to do Photoshop since I had been moving for the last few weeks. And I said like, okay, to do some practice, let's let people send me their pictures and I'll edit pride flags into them. So I started doing that yesterday. I did the bi flag, lesbian, pan, NB, ace, gender fluid, and that's the other one here. for the intersects, and now I was just doing the error ace. The error ace flag performs a byte check before showing itself. Exactly. Turf post is why I follow you on Twitter. Hey, welcome. Around the corner, I found this ace little guy. He's a bit shy though. I love that, Rose. Okay. Put that here. I'm gonna literally copy your thing, Rose. It's very good. Oh, they're a bit shy. Let's add a little bit from... Sorry. Okay, how about this for the caption? Let's see who sent me this picture to tag them. Hold on, is this the one? Yeah. Okay, let's quickly scroll by. There we go. Does anyone use notifications for Twitter accounts? Like they notify you when they tweet? I don't really use that, so I don't know. Is it broken now? Just yeah. I try to make a lot of them like, oh, they've just been following you all along, and you just realize they're there. Right, that kind of, oh, I just realized, you know, this, and I look back and I realize it's been there all along. That kind of thing. I think it's very common to you know, these coming out experiences. I know it is to mine, so. Okay, let's go with that. And let's reply here. Sorry for the keyboard sound. And there it is. I'll also send it to the chat since I have it copied. Okay, nice. We've done 2 this stream. Let me do just a very quick little break. Let's put this cute little flag in here. Okay, I'll just do a quick little break just to go to the toilet, etc., and fill up my water bottle. And I will be right back to do maybe 1 or 2 more flags. Let's see how much we have time for. No pressure. Okay, guys. See you right now. All right, we are back. You missed me? The BRB, here we go. Okay, so that is Arrow Ace. Oh, the little fingers in. So cute. Okay. Next up. I really like this one. I don't know what flag to put in though. This one they didn't specifically mention the flag. They just said like whatever flag you want to add. So which flag should we add? Suggest a flag for me. Well, preferably one that we haven't done yet. And just to review the ones we have, let's go back to the thread. So we've done the trans flag. That was the original one. We've done the bi flag as a malevolent deity that is said to be the originator of bisexual lighting and its corrupting force. Oh damn, this one alone got 400 retweets. Wow, okay. Damn. Did the lesbian flag. Slithering through the ground. All of these got a lot of retweets. I hadn't really checked, but damn. The pant flag, just always in the corner of your eye. The NB flag, lurking from an early age. The ace flag, again, that one got a lot of retweets. The ace ghost. the super fast and fleeting gender fluid flag. And then we have the intersex flag and the aeroex flag. Achillean, so apparently from what some people have been saying in chat, the Achillean flag and all the MLM flags are pretty controversial. I don't know exactly why, but there's some like infighting there. I don't know if it would be super wise to represent it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because it might distract from like the general message of just silly found footage of flags and just have people arguing below it. Leather flag. What's a leather flag like? Let me see. Oh, the heart. I like it. Yeah, that music is from it's a cover of a Steven Universe song, I think. I like the leather flag. Leather flag may be controversial as well. Damn it. It's Vincian that's problematic. Achillean flag has no issues? Okay. Then let's go for the Achillean. I think it's pretty. There seems like there's a few versions of it, but this one is the one from Wikipedia, so I assume it's gonna be the most well recognized one. Let me know if it isn't though. It's very pretty. Okay, let me throw that there. Okay, so we need something like we did for the arrays. We need some like empty flag, or maybe we'll go a little bit more like the ace flag and do some sort of ghost, some sort of entity that's a bit more humanoid. Because, you know, waiting in the door here could be a fun little take on it, instead of only being just square flags, just to bring a little bit of variety in there. Let's see. I think we can go here and just go up there, trying to find a cool one. This one's cool. Ooh, I really like this one. I think it's the same, it's from the same collection as the one we did for the intersex one. Seems to be a lot. Ooh, this one. Raising its hands up. Kind of like that. What do you guys think? Let's see if that would fit. Because it would also probably require very minimal editing, considering that, you know, both have dark backgrounds, etc. It's a very good image. Okay, I'm gonna desaturate it first. Let me bring the contrast up a little bit. And then I'm gonna desaturate. Or even... colorize? No. Have a super long day, so gotta lurk. Okay, Chaos. Hey Felix, it has been a while. Hope you're doing well. Oh, should we kind of keep it ghostly like this? Kind of ethereal. You know, like a ghost that instead of possessing a white sheet, it possessed an Achillean flag. Spooky pride, exactly. Okay, now let's see how we need to add this. I'm thinking multiply or even color burn. Okay, now let's try to adapt that a little bit. It'd be a little bit hard, considering it's a really complex image. But we will do that. Then let me go here, filter other high pass. Now let me put this as normal. I'm gonna save. Then go here, filter, distort displays, 30/30, flags to, and it did something for sure. Okay, how do we feel about that? Is this a multiply or even overlay? Let me put that on hard light. Let's do okay, this one might be a bit hard to read. It's my biggest issue. It is the Achillean. It is the ghost of Achilles. That's the lore. Oh my god, that could be the lore. It is literally Achilles. I feel like Achilles would vibe with this. I hope so. Okay, I feel like the back here should be in shadows, but it's a bit hard to draw. Okay, then I think we should just do a camera on the background and add some blues. Some nice soft blues like this. Just a little bit. And we'll, you know, blue-green will kind of work once we put everything together. Let's see. We need, I think, some blue in the shadow. That's not just shadows. Some blue in the shadows. Some green in the highlights, some blue in the shadows. I try to give them all the kind of the color scheme of their flags. Some blue and green tints. I still feel like the ghost pops out a bit too much, but I'm also afraid that if we make it too subtle, people will just not notice it's there. Okay, it's already kind of subtle. So I am a little bit torn on that. Add the colors right there, so they're, yeah, that looks a bit better. We don't get any weird blues that way. And I feel like that might look a bit better. Let's compare. I really love when men. True, so true. Hmm. Might be leaning into a bit too subtle there. Let's see. Oh, that is completely the wrong layer. That might be better. Just kind of there, hanging out in the corner. Okay, I'm trying to emphasize it a little bit more in some areas. Okay, so this is definitely the ghost of Achilles, isn't it? Okay, Achillean, I hope I'm right that well. Oh, who are you? Okay, let's see if the camera can pick this little guy up. No, it's not going to be able to. Don't go. This tiny little spider, which, no, it's just falling down. Okay, you go. It's just a tiny jumping spider. It was literally in front of my face. Very cute. I love jumping spiders. Thank you, Soul. Glad you like it. So little, yeah, tiny little spider. I think, well, I just dropped it in the ground now, but I think it was a jumping spider, just due to the size and body shape, but so tiny it's a bit hard to see. Okay, let's drop that in the thread. The thread just grows bigger. Where is it? Oh, there it is. First, let's find the original poster of this. Oh, someone suggested the flag, so I'm also going to reply to them. Oh, the questioning flag. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Where are you, little? Stairs. Not finding it. Must have scrolled past it. Did this one? No. See, I should save this in a different tab, but I'm messy like that sometimes. So I just need to find it again among the million comments. There it is. forget how to spell Achilles. Is it Achillean? Like, yeah, and then an E. Yeah. Okay. Some say they can still see. Achilles? Achilles? Is it like this? I hope so. What did Achilles do? So he was in love with Patroclus, right? And Patroclus died. I think he was grieving for him. I don't recall the story exactly. Was that how it went? Was it that Patroclus died and he grieved for him, or was it the other way around? There was a grief element to it. I'm thinking back to the the Hades game. Let's see. What was this storyline like? I don't recall who is grieving for whom. Achilles for Patroclus. Okay, thank you. That works better for our story too. Still grieving for his long lost love. Is that, yeah. Achilles dies after. Okay. Because like prophecies and stuff. Yeah, so I read. Is this happened in the Iliad? I don't recall where it happens, but I recall reading, because I read a bunch of Greek classics when I was a kid. Most of them were adapted, but I do recall some of the stories. He went on a killing spree. Urging them to... Some say they can still see the ghost of Achilles, still grieving for his long lost love. He calls to them, urging them to... seek the one they love, or seek the one they desire. What's something like that. Very like yearning. They sound like really good friends. Okay, Rose, you have a good night. And happy Pride to you as well. Getting a minor in classics, I identify as a Killian. I don't know the story, but I definitely should. It sounds like you should. For the Achilleans in the chat, does this work? So let me see, because I got a DM and some of them are people sending me photos. Okay. There we go. For the Achilleans in chat. Okay, we've done quite a few today. How many have we done so far? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we should keep it at a neat 10. Also, new cafe my job open has been a success, and soon I will place the new first googly eyes. Yes, do it. Inaugural googlies. Oh, that's Sol, that's you. I was gonna reply to you like, hey, I did the Achillean flag. See, I didn't check the username. So there you go. I don't need to tweet at you then. It's a very pretty flag. I don't know, design-wise? What is you guys' favorite design-wise? Not to, like, what they represent to you or anything. What's the prettiest one to you of the pride flags? I think, personally, I would go with the trans flag. It's just, the colors are so pretty. It's very pleasing. The bi flag is very pretty as well. It's an uncommon combination, but I like it. I think they go well together, as the lighting in my face can probably attest. Killian for you. Yeah, Killian is very pretty. It's also one of the few ones with like a more complex symbol. Most of them are just stripes. And then you got like things like leather and bears, etc., which do have a symbol in the corner. But I think Achillean is definitely the prettiest one that has a symbol in it. Sapphic? Is there a specific Sapphic one? Okay. Sapphic? Is that how you write it? No. 2 P's, not 2 C's. Oh yeah, it's very pretty as well. They go very well together with the Achillean. I guess it's on purpose. Yeah, this one's very pretty as well. That for...
Literally the most important person here. Real, not fake.
Thank you so much for the resub. Hope you're doing well. We're looking at pride flags. It's the unlabeled flag. Labeled pride flag. Oh, I don't think I had seen that one. I love the desaturated colors. See, that's one of the things I like a lot about most pride flags, is that they use pastel or desaturated colors, which flags don't usually use. Like country flags, they usually have very bold and saturated colors. So it's nice to have something like this to contrast that. There are some pride flags that have very bold colors. The pansexual comes to mind. Obviously, it's the primary colors, so they can combine to form any color, which I guess is the point of it. It is very nice. I agree. There are so many pride flags. Like way more than I can keep track of. But I'll say most of them are really pretty. There are some I like less. Like for example, the pan flag, I don't think it's as pretty as say the bi flag, which is in a very similar group. I do understand that the whole like, oh, you can make all colors with the three, so I do understand the point of it, but I don't like the combination of colors design wise. Hey, gifted sub! Thank you so much, Dapper. Yeah. Nathan, how are you doing? Enjoy that sub. Queer people are elite artists. True. You find your identity flags kind of ugly. See, mine is a bi flag and mine's very pretty, so. I love how sometimes the auto mod catches very specific things. Like Nika said, I don't like the non-binary flag. And the auto mod caught, I don't like the non-binary. That's very funny. Twitch, take a break. I do. I really like the non-binary flag, although someone once pointed out to me that the colors of the NB flag are the same as Wario, and and then you do which I don't know what this says, but I think that speaks a lot about Wario. That's perfect. Well, I guess Wario also has green. But it's mostly the same colors. Wario is the NB representation we deserve. Oh, constructive criticism, let me see. Oh, that's very pretty. I really like that. Are you doing pride flags in this style? That's very cool. I think in terms of criticism, I think you could have very well filled up this and this with pink. I don't think it would detract from it being the trans flag at a glance, right? I think you can break the line a little bit. But I do see why you did it, to kind of keep the blocks of color a bit tighter. I might also have done a clearer separation here instead of a gradient clear separation with the whites. Slightly though, you can keep, I would still keep some of the gradients, but otherwise no nodes. Very cool. You say them in the name of Wario. Wario is big non-binary form. But yeah, those are very pretty, so. So I think we can add Wario to the pantheon of pride icons, like accidental pride icons with Babadook. I guess if we are missing one, it's like the general pride flag, the rainbow one. But we also have David, who made this incredible animation. So I think it is covered in a way. This is better than I could ever make. The jump scare. I love how it squeals. Just comes out of nowhere. Here it is. David killed it. It's the best one for sure. You guys should share that one, because he posted it in the replies. It didn't even post it to his main thing. So I posted the link in chat if you guys wanna share it. Oh, there he made versions for so many other flags. Make bi, pan, let's see, lesbian, trans, gender fluid, ace, non-binary. So he made a bunch of flags. It's the same animation, right? It just changes which flag is attacking the car. Watch out for jump scare. I love it. It's very good. But I think we should leave it at that for today, because we've done 10 flags. Counting the original trans one, but which I don't know if, like, for example, if I put these in a little collection or something, I don't know if I would sell them as prints. It would feel a bit like, you know, trying to profit of a bit. I think I'll keep them as like these free things, but I would like them to go together in a way. So I made them all the same size, for example, just little things like that. Try to keep it to a general aesthetic of using the colors of the flag in the color grading, these kinds of things to make them feel a little bit, you know, they go a bit better together, even though they're very different pictures usually. So I try to keep it a bit different like that, but or a bit similar like that. But the one that kind of goes outside of that is the very first one, the trans one, which I guess I could just cut and it would go well if I cut it to the same size as the others. Put them in Drive folder for higher quality so people can use them. That's a good idea. Yeah, I will do that after the stream. I'll just put them on a little folder and link it below. Because I would like people to just use these freely. Obviously, there's, you know, the original pictures have been sent by people, so I would still credit the original if you want to use it. That's a hard thing to ask, because these kinds of things, if they get shared around, the credit will get dropped really quickly. But I would still like them to be this generally like, feel free to use this thing. Chaos, you have a good night. Thanks for coming. But these have been very fun. I'll probably add, not right now because I've just posted all of them, but towards the end of the Pride Month, I'll probably just put them in a single tweet or a couple tweets, right? It's 10, so I guess we would need at least 3 tweets to put all of them. But just like, without all the context, just Pride found footage. Watermark. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be a good idea. I mean, that doesn't change. Like the ones I put on the drive. I'll put a little thing in the corner with image by this person, edited by Valdevia, and that should be it. Stumbled across the Gakesper emoji on the Discord server and it made me chuckle. Alright, that's cool. Well, I guess it's not like mine, it's a Spanish LGBT community thing, and it just got shared around. I did make the other versions that we see that you guys can use on Better Twitch TV, or Francoface, sorry. They're very cute. They're very nice. Look at the little ghost floating around. But yeah, God, this has been a nice stream. I'm glad that everything's working. Like, I was a bit afraid that it wouldn't. Put the buy flag in there. It goes with my lighting. I was afraid that, you know, with the different internet that we have here, things would be a bit choppier in the stream. It seems to be going well, so I just hope the internet is stable here. It's, you know, I have a slower internet, but still fast enough for streams, because it is fiber, but since I don't have the router here, it's all the way across the apartment. I have one of those connectors, or those extenders, sorry, that carry the Wi-Fi signal through the electric currents of your house, and I have it right there in that wall with a cable that connects directly. So I think through that I'm losing a little bit of speed, which is what worries me the most. But yeah, it seems to be working well, and I didn't even need to change the bitrate or anything from the stream, which is good as well. I was afraid I would need to, you know, downscale, downgrade, make the stream look uglier, so it would go through smoother, but it seems like there's no change, like it still goes smooth. Didn't notice any changes. Perfect. Perfect. I didn't change anything, but I just hoped it would work at the current bit rates. I did a quick test stream where it doesn't go live, but it does go through as a test, and you can see if it's stable and stuff. I did have the other day, I was not streaming or anything, the internet suddenly dropped. But I think it was like an IP configuration thing on my computer. It was not like the internet itself dropping. So I hope that doesn't happen during a stream. I hope that was a one-time thing of, you know, my computer just kind of changing its IP and getting something messed up. But yeah, internet is confusing indeed. But yeah, everything's working well. I'm very glad. Official Island Boy streamer, yes. Oh, next time I will come by with my Hawaiian shirt. It's very cute. It has little palm trees on it. So I gotta remember to do that for next stream. It'll be very Island Boy. And sunglasses, even though it doesn't make any sense here, but just to start the stream. It is Hawaiian shirt season. I got a bunch. I like the kind of the simple ones with simple patterns. The one I have is like dark blue with white palm trees on it. I like that. I do have a Hawaiian shirt. I will bring it back by next stream. Of course I do, I'm by. Of course, it's a rite of passage. I do have just one though. I didn't really use it in a studio as it's always rainy. It's not Hawaiian shirt weather, but peak buy fashion disaster. But I'll definitely buy more here whenever I come across a cool one. It's very, you know, I gotta lean into the Island Boy setting, to the Island Boy arc. I don't have normal clothes anymore. I do, well, I am wearing a shirt I made myself. This is the UCR shirt. But you guys can't see it because I zoom into my face too much because I'm self-absorbed like that. Also because my background is boring. There's nothing there. I'm hoping, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, every sub, every donation, everything I get during streams, I will put it towards making this area look a bit better, putting, you know, those sound dampener things around to hopefully make the sound like better, not only for myself or for you guys, but better for like my neighbors and my partner, so they don't hear my voice all the time, and maybe some lighting. So I'll just kind of like reinvest everything back into the stream. That's what I'm gonna try to do. You know, if I make rent well. Which, I mean, this past couple months with commercial commissions, I've been getting enough to cover rents and make some decent savings so far, but we'll see next month. I will probably open personal commissions very soon. I don't know exactly when, because I need to get done with a couple bigger commissions. You will see me working on those on stream, because both of them have agreed that they can be worked on stream. One of them is going to be a promotional thing for an audio drama, a fictional podcast about an alternate history setting with some cool animals. So we're going to do one of those. And the other one is a book cover. I'm going to be talking more about those when they come up on stream. But both are going to be quite fun, I think. Once I'm more or less done with those, I'll probably open personal commissions like I did, I think in January, to help recoup all the money I lost in the move. It was a lot. You want that t-shirt? It is in my shop. Hold on, I'll get you a link. Where is that? TeePublic. I don't know how much longer I will have that TeePublic account up. It's not a very good, like, it just gives you a very, very small percentage of your sales. But I'll leave it up for now because it's pretty cheap and it's nice quality. But at some point I'll probably just close that and do some specific merch drops where I'll let people pre-order and then print those and send those. I'll probably do that, which will allow me to do a bigger margin and make you know, merch a little bit more of an event. I think it would be more fun. So if you want that UCR shirt, there's a couple designs. I have this one, the seal one. Doodle idea, bug Val with Hawaiian and UCR shirts. Love that. Commission season? Yeah, very soon, very soon. Yeah, but first, before doing merch drops or anything like that, I need to come up with some good merch designs. I'm very bad at thinking about that. I think I have some fun ones in the store right now. My favorite is the mycelium infection one, with the skull and the mushrooms, but we'll see. I'll have to come up with something like make it into its own shirt, only sell it for a limited time, you know, make it more into an event, because the margins in TeePublic are just dreadful. And for you guys, I will make it into gremlin fashion, like something with very strong colors. No, we'll see. I guess goblin fashion more than gremlin fashion. I always mix those two up. But yeah, lots of stuff in the horizon. Yeah, I can see them now. I got about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 projects that I still have to go through, plus commissions. So yeah, those projects include collabs, some personal stuff. I still have to finish the Ziggurat series and start posting it at some point, you know, lots of stuff. You want to see crazy fashion? Check the trans thread on the server. I will. I've been hunted by the UCR Rapture thing for weeks. Oh, I should make more UCR stuff. It's one of the projects I mentioned, right? Like, I haven't been putting a lot of time into that, and I know that people will, because it's a community thing, but I know that if I do more stuff and do it publicly and make a thing out of it, it will motivate a lot more people to also participate. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been putting a lot of effort into the UCR. It's just been so busy. But it will happen. It will happen at some point. Now that I'm, getting back into streaming, I'm still not gonna have a schedule for a little while. I'm just gonna it's gonna be a bit more chaotic for a little while. But since we're getting back into it, I will start doing more of these personal projects and finishing commissions. So yeah, we'll hopefully get more done. How dare you put yourself first? How dare I? I have so many personal projects. I have Megalomorpha, which is already started, but we'll still need some more. We got the Fractal series, which I still haven't started on the next part, since I did the last one pretty recently. But I do have the idea for it, so it'll happen eventually. We got the Ziggurat, which is all the images are done. I mostly need writing and some complementary stuff, so there are still some images, but yeah, most the brunt of it is done. I need to figure out like a posting schedule and everything for it. It's a bit of a mess, but it's gonna happen eventually. And then you got collab things like the Lycanthrope project, UCR. I got some collabs with specific people that are a bit secret for now, but you might have seen me talking to Trevor on because he did one of these pieces on an image I sent him. So we talked about, it's briefly mentioned doing something together. Still no specific plans, so don't get excited, but hopefully that'll happen as well. Yeah, little things like that. I love to collab with people, with specific people, and doing these bigger collab projects. Circus pictures. Oh, there's going to be one of the commissions we're going to do hopefully next week. It's going to be slightly circus themed. It's the one for that alternate history podcast, and it's going to be about one of the creatures that appear in that story in captivity, like in a zoo cage. So it's a sort of hybrid creature. I think it has reptile, wolf, and mantis features, so we'll have to combine those, put it behind the cage. Oh, it's gonna be fun, I think. That's gonna be possibly for next stream. We'll see. What's the name of the artist you collabed with? So many. Oh, the circus one at Saints. They've gone through several names, but their current username is Saints Art. And you guys should go follow them right now. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. The second one I sent, not the first one. I erased the dash for some reason. Any idea what your schedule might be? I have no idea, but it will probably be the same days as before the move. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And a bit earlier than what I used to do, a few hours earlier. So it used to be at, I think, 5:30 p.m. in Eastern time, I think that is. And now it's probably going to be like 3 or 4 p.m., something like that. So just the usual, but roll it back 2 or 3 hours. I'll be messing around with the times, so it's gonna be a bit messy for a week or two, I'm gonna say, before I post and announce like, okay, this is gonna be the schedule for now. So we'll see. It's still a work in progress, but there will be a schedule. And also, once that schedule is settled in, we'll also come back with the podcast, which I know it's been a long time since the last episode, because, you know, all the moving stuff, having had time to do art, much less to do the podcast. But now that I'm settling back in, I'll hopefully have time to get some more guests in. We'll see who we bring next. I still don't have any specific plans. Thanks, Mactol. I really enjoy making them and just talking to people who you don't usually see on screen, because, you know, you can see my face all the time and see me speaking about whatever, but most artists are not that public facing, and, you know, completely understandably, they're a bit more private, and it's nice to just hear them talk. And not only artists, just other interesting people, or people that do interesting work. I have a ton of them, kind of people I've talked to that have agreed to come eventually, but we don't have a specific schedule or specific day yet. So hopefully we can schedule that at some point. We do a podcast with Oki. So when I did the 30K podcast, which I had 5 people in it, Oki was there. But it was a shorter one. It was not a standalone podcast with Oki, which I would like to do at some point. So yeah, that's one of the ones that will happen at some point. But yeah, since I only do them every couple of weeks and have so many people to get through, yeah, it might be a long time. I don't know. Also, Oki's moving as well right now, so he's not going to be available for a little while, I bet. It is a bit chaotic, but it's fun. Okay, guys, I will stop rambling now. You've seen enough of my face for today, and I hope my neighbors have heard enough of me for today. I hope they don't hear me, but I did get a big fluffy rug, which I know stops a lot of sound, to help out with that. Because, you know, you never know. But yeah, I will leave it at that for tonight, y'all. Thank you so much for listening to me and for, you know, watching me as I do all these pride flags. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you guys. I think, again, no promises, because it's going to be chaotic for a while, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a stream on Monday, a bit earlier than today, but a stream on Monday, for now, that's the schedule, okay? So I will see you then. Until then, folks, take care.